I am Cheryl McDonald. I am a docent with Explore Buffalo. I was one of the founding members, also worked in the office for a little while, and now I seem to be focusing mainly on women's topics. So I do Working Women at the Turn of the Century presentation, Women on the Home Front presentation. I'm currently working on Sporting Women in Buffalo, and now the Leading Ladies Tour of Buffalo. I am developing the Leading Ladies Tour. Now, this is the fourth Delaware Avenue tour that we have, but it's a little bit different because we're focusing on the women. We'll talk a bit about the architecture, but not so much the men, where they made their money and everything, but the women in this area of Buffalo. So we're going to be going down Delaware Avenue to Virginia, from the TR site to Virginia, and then we'll take a little jog over to Irving Place, and then end up back on Delaware. I just seem to have fallen into the women's category. I do Working Women, Women at the Turn of the Century, and I just find the Buffalo women interesting because we hear about so much about the men, but I wanted to focus on the women. And we have a couple of women on this tour that I think people are not familiar with. So brand new Buffalo women to introduce. The first thing I do is walk the route to see how long it will take and see what's on the route. So I knew I was going to start at the TR site and go south to Virginia, and came across a couple of places that I didn't realize were there, so included those. And then I will go to Chuck Lucuse's website. There's a big book on Delaware Avenue. I will research that. This time it's all been online. I haven't gone to the library or the history museum, so I use newspapers.com, ancestry.com, and just put together a little story that way. I think the most interesting woman I came across was Katherine Lawrence. And a lot of people, some older people are familiar with the Katherine Lawrence restaurant that was in the TR site. But her story, she was a daughter of German immigrants, one of 6 children. She was working at the age of 15. So I think it's a nice story because she was also living in the TR site when the restaurant was being operated. So she was a resident in there following Mary Grace Wilcox. So, and totally different women. So I found that very interesting.